Hey folks, I'm really excited about something today. I have been waiting for this for a long time. It's from Tio Pelon's. I've reviewed their salsa and I love their salsa. But they have come out now with Birria. Yeah, this is a Birria Adobo. So it's basically the sauce that you need to make Birria tacos or Birria Ramen. So and it really does, it cracks me up. Tio Pelon is actually Spanish for Uncle Big Hair. Dude's bald. Uh, like I said, I've been waiting for this. I found this at HEB. So far, that's the only place I've found it. And it's in their Goya section at HEB. So this is not found in their salsa section. But the Goya is kind of next to the hot sauce and the salsa. So it's not that, you don't have to go all over the store. But this is, I can't wait to try this. I'm going to make this today. I have a 2.5 pound chuck roast that I picked up today. And he says 2 pounds. So this one's 2.5. So that's fine. And then 40 ounces of water, which is 5 cups in this whole jar. And that's all you need. You don't need any other seasoning. It has everything in it. Let me see if I can read the ingredients list because this text is really small. Tomatoes, water, onion, distilled vinegar, spice, and coloring, chicken bouillon, and this is actually made in San Antonio. The Tio Pelon is out of San Antonio. And I did see that this is a spicy collaboration with Tacos La Katrina in Austin, Texas. So I'm gonna have to look them up. I'm not familiar with that restaurant in Austin. So I'm going to be doing this in the Instapot pressure cooker. I'm going to start it in the pressure cooker and then it's going to stay in the Instant Pot, but then I'm going to reduce the pressure cooker once that's done and then just put it on the slow cooker and let that go for 2 or 3 hours. And I'm not going to do this today. I'm not going to try this today. I want to let this marinate and refrigerate overnight, and then I will have it tomorrow because what I want to try to do is I want to try Birria Ramen. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've got my ramen ready and I just want to get this going and I want to see how it tastes and then try some Birria Ramen. I've had Birria tacos many times and that's what this is going to end up. I'm going to end up making Birria tacos as well, but I want to try Birria Ramen. So here's how I'm going to make it and then you'll see tomorrow what I'm going to do with it. So stay tuned. Okay, let's saute this meat. So turn it on saute. And I just want to brown both sides really good. It's just something I always do when I pressure cook or slow cook meat either way. So here I have 2.5 pounds of choice chuck roast. It looks perfect for this. And this is the Birria sauce, of course. Now, let me get this in here. Put a little bit of oil in there first. And then I'm going to sear this really good on both sides. It's a great looking roast. Yeah, it'll fit. Get it in there. Okay. Yeah, listen to that sizzle. Now I'm going to flip it over. It's easiest to use tongs to do something like this. There we go. Let that other side go. And boy, that smells so good. Okay. Now let's add the birria sauce. So this is 16 ounces, and you add this whole jar. I gotta admit, it smells really good. And this is all you need to do. Well, besides put some water in it. But you don't need to chop up any onions or chop up any chilies or do any of that. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of water in this jar because I don't want to lose any of that flavor. So here I have, it's 5 cups, it's about 40 ounces, so 5 cups of just plain water. And I kind of just want to give this a little bit of stir, kind of lift that meat up and let that the broth get all around the roast. Get as much flavor packed in there as possible. Yeah, that looks good. Okie dokie. Let's put the top on and set the valve for pressure cook, and then just press the meat button. Now that's going to come up to temp, and it's going to lock, and then it's going to go pressure cook for 35 minutes, and then it will stop. So now here it's stopped on its own. I let it kind of cool down on its own as well, and then vented it a little bit, and the meat is basically ready. You could eat it right now, but I want to let it go longer because I'm going to have this tomorrow. So just going to kind of break this up a little bit because you want to shred this. And it's shredding really nice. Look at that. I'm going to have to get a fork or something to help. But this is really, really tender. That is so good. And it smells wonderful. That sauce with the beef is just so good. Okay. Now I'm just going to open the vent and then let this pressure cook, or let this slow cook for about 4 hours. So that's on a medium, so I'm just going to let that go for 4 hours. Okay, here I am the next day, and I've got everything all ready to go, and I'm going to use this Tapatio ramen. That seems to be the most common, and you're not going to want to use the flavor packet, but I am going to use the vegetable packet, the dehydrated vegetables, because I want them in here. But yeah, the Tapatio seems to be the one that most people, the brand that people use for making Birria Ramen. So I'm just going to add this really, really hot broth. Now I brought this back up to temperature today, so this is really hot broth. So I just want to add some of this broth to get those noodles started. You know, they are instant and they cook pretty quick. So these noodles are going to have that flavor of the birria sauce. And then grab some of that shredded beef, add that in there as well. This is going to be tasty. And that looks to be about enough for me for now, so I'm just going to close this down and let that sit for about 4 minutes, and then take a peek. And stir up the noodles. Yep, that looks good. That looks really good. Oh, man. Can't wait to try it. Oh, I forgot one thing. I wanted to add some fresh cilantro in there. So just add some fresh cilantro if you like cilantro. You could add some diced minced onions if you wanted. That would really be good too. So let's go give this a taste and see how it turned out. I know it's going to be good. I can tell. But we'll see. Okay, I gotta admit, it smells really good, especially after I put that cilantro in it. I can't wait to taste this. This has been a couple days in the works. Had to deal with smelling that in the Instapot while it was cooking. I just like brought it out of the refrigerator and then brought it up to temp today. Nothing more to do but eat. So yeah, I love the birria tacos. I always just put like cilantro on it. You could put chopped onions, but I just like the cilantro. And the birria ramen, this turned out really good. The noodles really soaked up a good portion of that broth, which is really good. Okay, got a good mixture of meat and noodles. Let's give this a taste. Wow. Another bite. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Oh, that is some of the best ramen I have ever had. I am not kidding. That is just mind-blowing. I can't believe it's taken me all this while to, well, I understand why, because to make your own birria is a lot of work. And with Tio Pelon's, literally pour it in, add water, add beef, put it in the pressure cooker, and let it go. It can't be any easier than that. And trust me, it is well worth it. Now, I will make tacos. Like I said, I'll make some quesadilla tacos. And this is just fantastic. Okay, let me finish my lunch. And thanks for watching, folks.